Today I'm playing Wordament Multiplayer. This is a live game where you're competing against other people in real time. When you start playing, you're placed on a screen that everybody else is seeing simultaneously. The timer up at the top shows how many seconds are left until the next game starts. And here you can see my stats, and it's in the last place because that's for the previous game that I didn't play. Now the game is starting, and you'll notice it looks a lot like the quick play game if you've played that. At the top of the board, it shows what your goal is in the game. Sometimes it's to use a particular letter, and whatever the goal is up there, whichever letter that they say to use, you'll want to use that as many times as possible because you get extra points for that. Now this game is a lot like all the other word search games that are out there, and the difference between this one and some of the others is that the letters stay where they are. They don't move around, they don't drop to the bottom, they don't disappear. This is more like a game of the old school game of Boggle. Now to choose a word, you drag your finger across the letters, up, down, diagonal, just so long as the squares touch in some way. When you finish dragging your finger across the letters, if you have made a correct word, it will turn green. If it's a word that you've used before, it will turn yellow. And if it's not a real word, it will turn red. Now, if you're stumped, they have this little button down here that will turn the board on the side. And the letters stay in the same configuration. The same words are possible. It just gives you a fresh perspective on the letters. Now, as you're playing, it's really easy to see the 3- and 4-letter words, but you also want to take a moment and look to see if you can find 5- or 6-letter words or rare words, because those will give you more points. At the top of the screen, you have a running timer, so you can see how many seconds you have left. And that can get distracting if you look at it too much, so I try not to look at it. But it is there for reference if you need it. Now, when the game ends, you'll be taken to a screen briefly that shows you all the words you found, and will tell you the rare words you found as well. So they also give you some stats, showing how long you took and how many words you found. And at the bottom of the screen, next to your words, they show you all of the possible words, including a breakdown of all the rare words that were there. After this screen, it takes you to a page that shows you where you place, and at the top they show stats, and in the list below, they show you where you placed next to everyone else. Check out my playlist for more Microsoft games, linked at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.